Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help you to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Karina Mark. This is formerly Corinne's Life, and this is a couple of creators, as a matter of fact. Corinne, in particular, has recently been making a lot of merchandise, not just for herself, also for sale, and also for other YouTubers and small businesses, which is really, really cool. Hence, my brand new, not one of a kind, but two of a kind hat. There's a great story that goes along with this. Yesterday, Michael's Adventures, who's a dear friend to Superchat and everybody in our family, celebrated a birthday. And recently, hat just like this was made specifically for Michael's Adventures. However, as a surprise, when Corinne made that hat and sent it to Michael's Adventure, she also made a second one to send to me in particular. So it is a wonderfully, it's a wonderful surprise, and I'm happy to have it, and that's a nice story to tell. So I will do a Happy Meal video at some point on my personal channel where I'll talk about this. And the shirt that I'm wearing from my dear friend Vern's Junk Closet, and a few other things that have been sent over by some friends in the Superchat family. In the meantime, for anybody that's brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then as well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'll talk more about these creators and this channel in a quick moment, but I noticed that we've got a few people in the house already, so I'm going to do some introductions. I've already got WilkesBarre Productions, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, and Kristen Welton on the wheel, but I'm going to add in Bingy Roy Vlogs, of course. I always add the members as soon as I see them in the chat, and Phyllis Brown is here as well. And we will get to more names from our chat list after we work through the wheel a little bit. I'm very happy to see Modest Moongazer in the house. That's a longtime friend of Superchat and somebody who supports not only here, but on our other copyright-free music channel as well. For anybody who hasn't already seen that, all of the music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music on that channel that you can use in your videos and in your live streams. We have a virtual 24-hour live stream over there. There's almost always somebody there. There's always engagement to be had, and you can meet people in the same way that you do here in Superchat, and we do link drops over there. AG Born Jamaican, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Call Me Ender is here with us every day, along with Coupon Gale as well. She has two channels, including Gale's Southern Living, as well as Facing Reality and Fanatic Guide are both here. Extremely supportive creators. They both engage the chat with positivity, which I appreciate. Dee Praise Anthony, good to see you in the house. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong for you, if it's double D Praise Anthony, but just let me know and I'll feature you properly when you're here. But either way, hopefully you're feeling welcome, as well as Maso Law Media. I think you've been with us before, but forgive me if I'm wrong about that. It's great to have you here, and hopefully you're both feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time. And then as well, I see that Jones Twins is back. It's great to have you here. Lifestyle with the Vibe Squad is back for what I think is the second time. Mrs. VSNC09 is here supporting on all of my channels. And My Life as Shanice is a longtime friend of Superchat. It's great to have you back in the chat with us today. Spotless Calm is a dear friend. They've got a premiere coming up in a couple of hours. And then The Moody Artist is here. They've been back every day lately. It's good to see you here. Thrill Seeks is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I'm sorry I missed your premiere right before we were setting up, but we've got some fresh content to watch over there. Unmasked Lifestyles in the house. That's a longtime dear friend of Superchat as well. they happen to be a silver member, so we see their channel every single day in the slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. As well, they're here with us regularly in the chat. Nita VR Designs, good to see you here. And forgive me if I'm missing anybody in the chat. I see Abby Stalker Mom has come in. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if I've missed anything that you've mentioned in the chat, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with either 3 thumbs up or @mention Super Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I will hopefully catch it the next time around. In the meantime, we have got Karina Mark up here right now. There's a new member, as a matter of fact. Trouble Von Cuddlepuss is here. The Patrol Paranormal Investigations happens to be a new member, but thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support, especially to get us started today. Because of that, I'll make sure that your channel is the first one that we look at right before I start spinning the wheel. Right now, like I said, we're looking at Karina Mark, and this is a channel with a slight name change recently from Corinne's life. This is a couple of creators that are together doing a lot of different variety. In particular, one of the things that you'll find is a lot of generosity, where they allow people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. As well, they do the featured channels collaboration, which I'll talk about more later, that can be of great benefit. They're willing to swap playlists with other creators, and then as well, they happen to be monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. WilkesBarre Productions, forgive me, I missed your super sticker, but luckily Sam's Scratch and PPA has been on the case and let me know. When I am doing my introductions, I often turn the chat off. I keep a window in another monitor like this, and when I do the introductions, I look over at my participant list, and this shows you who's all active right this second. Easier for me to read the names all in order that way, but forgive me for missing that. For that reason, as a matter of fact, WilkesBarre Productions will go first. And then we will look at the Patrol Paranormal Investigations. But thank you both for that extra support to get us going today. I really do appreciate that. The Patrol, as a matter of fact, is still our stream boss from yesterday. And then hopefully everybody's already off to the races, meeting new friends and family members. And Black Phoenix is in the house. A slice of Sam is back again. Thank you for coming back in. And then Dee Praise Anthony is a gospel music artist. Very cool. Happy to have you here in the Tuber Chat community. Outgoing Azariah is in the house as well. And AG Born Jamaican, thank you so much for your super chat. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at right after the Patrol Paranormal Investigations and after WilkesBarre Productions, before I start spinning the wheel again. And once again, we're looking at Karina Mark. So they are moments away from 1,200 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer, maybe even all the way today. And they post very frequently. As you can see, they've actually got a brand new video just from an hour ago. So there's brand new content to see over there when we get there. I noticed that we had another, I think Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC came in. Like I said, I always put the members on the wheel right away. Let's get to WilkesBarre Productions right now. This happens to be a gold member, so we see their channel every single day. They're here with us every day anyway, but we see their channel because they've got slides at the beginning, middle, and end, of course, of every live stream, but also their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, so it makes it easy to connect with them. WilkesBarre Productions is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Somebody who not only shows generosity in all the ways that I usually talk about, but is also willing to share their journey so that everybody can be aware of the lessons learned along the way, so that we can all make better decisions for our channels and our videos. And I'm always happy when creators share that kind of generosity with each other as well. And I see that we've got some more action in the chat. Shay's Journey, thank you so much for another super chat. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel on the list, and we will be looking at your channel right after AG Born Jamaican. And Shay's Journey is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, happens to be a monetized channel now. I noticed that Antoinette at Fun has walked in. And we've got them on the wheel as well. If there's anybody that I'm missing, I'll pick it up in another moment. There's Sparkle's Hope Chest, as a matter of fact. Whenever you see Sparkle's Hope Chest or WilkesBarre Productions, the other channel is not too far behind. They are in real life family, and it's wonderful to see people supporting each other that way. HildaDC's in the house, and Cabaret Gaming is here. Good to see you as well. Did Emotion walk in? Yep, there he is. Emotion. Happens to be another gold member, so we'll see link drops from them as well. Right now, WilkesBarre Productions has a lot of variety. They happen to be a truck driver, so they're able to show us a lot of footage from all over America, but then as well, they do some extra videos around the home. There's really like no way to describe the different types of variety on this channel, because they are doing basically what I might suggest to a lot of new YouTubers who don't really have a niche picked out in particular, is to just film everything and put it out and see what sticks. Now, it's not necessarily that they're attacking the idea that way, it's just that there's so much variety. We see here collaborations, we see meetups, we see a game night, and we see Happy Meal videos, we see all kinds of variety here, as well as, like I said, lots of footage while they're out driving. The latest video that I watched here was using diamond painting, which might be the first time I've ever seen that, to make a bookmark. So there's lots of variety on this channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy it when they get there. Thank you so much again, WilkesBarre Productions, for your extra super chat today. I appreciate that extra support. And now we're looking at the Patrol Paranormal Investigations. They dropped another super chat on us, but they happen to be one of our newest members as well. And thank you so much, Outgoing Azariah, for that extra support. I always appreciate when people let the ads run. And I see that Chris's Clever Craft is in the house. Let me get you onto the wheel. As they are a member, of course. And like I said, we'll go through the chat list and get some more names onto the wheel in a little while. So the Patrol Paranormal Investigations is a channel that I am looking forward to getting to know, as I've been out on a couple of paranormal investigations with a mutual friend, Huntophobia, recently. So I'm interested to see what they've got. They're a fairly new connection for Tuber Chat, so hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome into the Tuber Chat community. We'd love to see this channel move beyond the 635 subscribers they have right now and get them rolling a little closer to the 700 that we know they're going to be thinking about. Next, we're going to look at AG Born Jamaican, and thank you one more time to our stream boss, the Patrol Paranormal Investigations. They took that position yesterday and have dropped yet another super chat on us. AG Born Jamaican is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat, so we're going to connect with them right now. And I see the Life of Nahid is in the house. That's a creator who recently made a shout out video for Tuber Chat. You can find that on our front page, as I like to put those videos up there. AG Born Jamaican has 1,210 subscribers or so. It looks like they've got their 1,200 nice and locked in, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road to 1,300. And Cabaret Gaming, thank you so much for the tweet. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat gets added to our Twitter list. The idea there is we've got over 80 members, so if you're somebody who enjoys sharing for others, you can meet other people who are active on Twitter as well and possibly get some outside traffic into your videos. That's always great, both for your channel and for the algorithm, of course. So, since AG Born Jamaican is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat, I do not watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video, or one of your latest videos, this 10-minute one, added into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video, and part of me is just unbelievably hot here. The heat wave's supposed to end after today. and then I'll watch your video, give you a comment, give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you'll subscribe to Superchat as well and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Shay's Journey is here, and then Maso La Media. So when we have here in Superchat, it works a little bit differently than a lot of the other growth streams, where the best success here is found in reaching out to other creators, supporting them first. When you come back and let them know you've done that, then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. Many creators who've been here many times before will not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat until they watch how you interact a little bit first. And then, yeah, thank you, Fanatic Guide. We just have to worry about, like, we don't want to say come to my channel or guys come visit me. The better idea is to visit other people, support them, and then they'll come back to you. We believe wholeheartedly here in giving much more than we expect to receive. So Shay's Journey is a longtime friend of Superchat, 1,700 subscribers now. They're just doing great, still growing, and they happen to be fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and they might have been with Superchat from the beginning. As a matter of fact, it's been so long that Shay's Journey's been a supporter. So the reason why I bring that up is so that when you connect with a creator like this, you can hopefully get that kind of support coming back to your channel as well. Sherlock's good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again. And if you can, put 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and we'll hopefully get to it the next time around. Michael's Adventures says that he hears thunder, but I don't hear anything, so I don't know what's up with that. Clayton's Irish Den, good to see you here. I'm kidding, of course. While Michael's Adventures has become a dear and close friend over the last long while, with over a year now with Superchat, we are separated by a lot of distance. I wouldn't hear his thunder. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I'm hoping everybody will connect with this channel and push them a little bit closer to the 350 that they're thinking about today. They'll be halfway on the road to 400. Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC, of course, brings us a lot of delicious looking content, but we do get a look at the creator behind the channel as well, which is very cool. Melody's Creation, good to see you in the house. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help. I'll appreciate it greatly. Maybe I'll move a little bit faster now in spinning the wheel, and we'll get some more channels up here. I think Bottissimo is almost working. Most of the online services like Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, you could just type into Google like Facebook status or Twitter status, stuff like this. They'll tell you if there's problems with these services and stuff. So Bottissimo has its own status page, and it said today it was back up to about 80%. The YouTube chatbot, it's been down to about 30 the last couple of days. And then, yeah, thank you, Thrill Seeks, very much. Hopefully I'll catch your brand new video after the live stream at some point in the next 24 hours. I'm sorry I wasn't able to catch your premiere right before Superchat started. Bingy Roy Vlogs is going to come up right now after I spin the wheel. And after a little while, not too long from now, probably another 10 minutes or so, we will get some names from our chat list onto the wheel as well. We're going to get lots of channels onto the screen today. We're not in any kind of a rush to leave today. Bingy Roy Vlogs has 411 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit closer to the 500 that they're thinking about. This channel brings us do-it-yourself tutorials, things that we can build in our own homes. Almost everybody can do this. Almost everybody already has a lot of the resources here, or they're very easy to find. And if you decide to follow along and do some of the projects that you see in this channel, you'll likely reap the benefits of those for years, if not decades to come. Sherlock's, yep, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming back in. And then every time I say I'm going to go faster, yeah, I know, facing reality. You know, it's funny because I do watch back a little bit of the stuff that I do. I don't watch, you know, my entire 2-hour live streams and stuff like that, but once in a while I watch back just to see the kind of things that I'm doing. I hear myself sometimes talking when I say I'm going to move faster and this and that, but we all know, anybody who's been here more than once knows, my gosh, this guy can talk, right? And it doesn't stop. You might think that I come on and do a live stream and it's all YouTube talk and then, you know, I'm happy to go and veg out or whatever after. That doesn't happen. It's all YouTube all the time, with the only other exception, like, you know, there's small amounts of time where I'm not doing it, but the talk doesn't stop. So, for instance, Kristen Welton, my love, who's in the chat as a member and a moderator, gets to hear it for hours on end, from the time I wake up to the time we're just about ready to sleep. It's more and more and more. But I do think I'm going to go faster. I think I'm going to. I don't want to go too fast, though. We see how sometimes I do that towards the end of the stream when we have premieres or live streams to go raid and stuff like that, and then I rifle through channels. But I want to promote everybody as well as I can while they're up on the screen, and like I said, we're going to get lots of channels on the screen today. Rabbit Hole Clicker's in the house, another extremely supportive creator. And oh, thank you so much, Phyllis Brown, for the shares. I really do appreciate that. Again, for anybody who's fairly new to Tuber Chat, the best success here is found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators and connecting with them, and then when you come back and let them know you've done that, they'll turn around and do the same thing for you. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More has 1,280 subscribers right now. They are closing in on 1,300. They may even have it by the time we're back here on Friday, but I know we can get them a little bit closer today. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is a member and a moderator with us, and happens to be a moderator on the Copyright Free Music channel as well. He shows generosity in every way that you can. He swaps playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, as well as does the featured channels collaboration that I like to talk about, and I'll do that soon. And then as well, he allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. As a matter of fact, once a week he does a live stream dedicated to allowing people to connect to each other, so you can meet lots of friends and family members over there with Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More as well. There's a lot more to his channel than trains, but you will find some train videos there among all of the other variety, including vlogs and live streams. So next we're going to look at Kristen Welton, and like I said, this is my love. She's always in the chat as a member and a moderator. This is the one person who has to hear about YouTube more than anybody else. As like I said, the talk doesn't stop from morning to night. It goes on and on and on. Zadrum, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Jumped up in bananas this weekend. Don't forget, everybody, there's also like organic growth, right? You know, we're here to meet each other, and you know, everybody here will be willing to subscribe to each other's channels at some point, but we're here for much more than that. We're here to support each other over the long term. But as your channel grows, as you put out more and more content, of course you're going to get a lot of organic jumps as well. And what you can do is look through your analytics. I can't stress that enough, but whenever you see something happen, like Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More said, they just got a jump in subscribers. Look at your analytics and you might find the story in there. Maybe one of your older videos, started to take off. That happens for creators all the time. I've got a couple from years ago that are moving right now because they were somewhat seasonal. I didn't think about it at the time. I was just simply making the video, but it's nice to get a second round of push. And that could be happening. Or you might have just done something lately that's got a lot of subscribers coming to you, which is very cool. I noticed that Tuber Chat's got a few channels that are in the, you know, that are train lovers, if you want to call it that, and I'm assuming that those come from Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, as they are the most predominant channel in that genre that is part of the Tuber Chat family. So Kristen Welton has her own channel. She's doing her own thing with 1,300 subscribers. We're hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 1,400 that she's thinking about. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships as well. And there's a lot of variety here, including lifestyle videos, collaborations with other creators. She is willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, and she does the featured channels collaboration that I talk about. So when you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages. As well, you'll find a lot of success with shorts, and she does a great job of posting frequently, usually at least twice a week. We're going to look at Chris's Clever Craft next. I noticed that Ya Girl Lala has come into the chat. Thank you for coming in again. And let's get Chris's Clever Craft up there and see what they got going on for us today. It's also going to be time for me to add some names to our wheel. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take a break just for a quick second, and I'll be right back, and then we'll look at Chris's Clever Craft, and I'll get some names on the wheel. Oh, Trouble's just come into the house. Tiffany Wears T-Shirts has just made an appearance. We don't know what to expect now. And, oh, very good. Okay, so Sam's Vlogs Trains and More McDonald's Monopoly video might be doing well. That's great. Let's look at Chris's Clever Craft, and let's talk about getting some more names onto the wheel from our chat list right now. And you get... moving on this. Chris Clever Craft has 277 subscribers right now, so definitely 300 is on the horizon for them. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Now, they do a great job of really putting a lot of featured channels front and center here, which is very cool. I'm always happy to see creators supporting each other, especially going the extra step that way. Chris's Clever Craft has a lot of variety, and they bring a lot of fun into our chat, not to mention engagement, which I really do appreciate. So we're going to look at Spotless Calm, Call Me Ender, Jones Twins, and Facing Reality. And I will put Maso La Media because I'm not sure if we've seen that channel on the screen yet. You also have to forgive me because I always say I'm going to go through my watch later list in 24 hours. I have not gone through my watch later list from yesterday. So we'll see. And then thank you so much, Outgoing Azariah. What did I miss from Tiffany Wears T-Shirts? I thought I just missed something. Okay, if there's anything in the chat that I've missed, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Please be patient with me. I tend to fall behind while we're here. So, Chris's Clever Craft does a lot of variety. They bring a lot of fun both in their videos and outside while they're supporting. We see that in the chat whenever they're here with us, and hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this channel and this creator as I am. They've been with Tuber Chat for a while now and have shown generosity in many different ways. I believe they're willing to swap playlists with other creators as well, so you can certainly get that done with them. Anybody in the chat that's willing to swap playlists with each other can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. It's the one legitimate thing we can do to pump our hours up. Other creators will probably reach out to you when they see that And if you see somebody say it and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements. The only thing I ask is that everybody makes them individually. All your arrangements in that way are best made with one creator at a time. Culture Denny Network, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We've got a few more channels on the wheel now. And then Antoinette at Fun. Let's see what you got going on today. Antoinette at Fun. I still have to catch up with their cruise videos. I've managed to watch one. I will likely get a good chance to watch those when I work during the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Often I have to do a little bit of driving when that happens. No, I don't drive. I'm in a truck that's driving. So I can spend a little bit of time and watch some of these longer videos, but I'll be looking forward to it. I'm always attracted to videos that show cruise ships and things like that. Oh my, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody here will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Nothing, it's okay. Okay, we'll just watch. All right, hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. Antoinette at Fun, we don't know the subscriber count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, or 10, or 50, or 100, or 1,000, or even more. One of the things I like to do when I don't know the subscriber count is to leave a comment on the discussion tab for the creator, and what that can do is just give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this creator. Please don't take that connection away, just in case YouTube decides to play games with our numbers in the next couple of days, as they like to do. The American Wanderer, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here and see what's going on with Call Me Ender. Call Me Under's been here every day lately, and let's see what they got going on their channel right now. Call Me Under has 381 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. This premiere is going to come up today. Tuber Chat will probably still be on while this premiere is on, but I'm going to put my reminder on anyway. And there'll be fresh content to see today after Tuber Chat. So that's very cool. Call Me Under, like I said, has been here just about every day. They happen to be a loyal and dedicated supporter, and they've been with Tuber Chat for a little while now. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 400 subscribers that we know that they must be thinking about. Ace Flaw 1 is in the house. That's my friend Andy. He's been with me for the better part of 2 years already. He's been here since Tuber Chat started, and has over 3,000 subscribers. So he's definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. We're going to look at Facing Reality. This is a creator who always spreads a lot of positivity and energy through the chat, and a lot of engagement. So this is somebody who's not afraid to ask questions, not afraid to share knowledge, and that is something that is really very welcomed. I'm very happy about that kind of thing, to see this kind of generosity in a creator, because it's somewhat sharing content, you know, but when you're engaging a chat for another creator, for a host, you're actually doing them a great service, right? Because you're causing more messages to go through the chat, especially longer ones and this and that, while people are having conversations and whatnot. But we can all learn from each other. I learn from creators of all sizes every single day, and Facing Reality is definitely somebody who both is learning and sharing knowledge at the same time. So I'm happy to see that. As you can see on their channel, encouraging words and positive messages, and hopefully we'll push them a little closer to the 700 subscribers they're looking for right now. Angie Poo 215 channel is here. They happen to be a member, so of course I'm putting them onto the wheel right away, and we'll have a look at their website, Socialable, as soon as we get to them as well. And Buying Space, good to see you in the house. The wheel favors you today a little bit. Yeah, you didn't have to wait too long. We never know how long it's going to take for the wheel to come around, right? It takes a little while to get on the wheel now. I know that it's you know, as Superchat's grown and gotten busier, it takes longer and longer. But at least you didn't have to wait 2 hours today. So we're going to look at Unmasked Lifestyle. This is a longtime friend of Superchat, somebody who is with us regularly. They've been a long time silver member, as a matter of fact. So we see this channel every day, whether they're here or not, based on those slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. But they've been with us frequently, and they happen to have a premiere coming up today, right? Am I right or no? Yes, they got a premiere coming up today. Superchat might still be on when that happens, but we'll have to see. We've still got a long way to go, well over an hour, let's say. And we're not going to be in any rush to go today. But we see Unmasked Lifestyle is monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get over there. So, Abby Stalker Mom must be talking to Buying Space. Interesting. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody is free to make those arrangements independently and individually. And and then Facing Reality, one of the things we have to remember is that Superchat could be the first growth stream, or let's say even the first serious growth stream that somebody has ever seen, right? So sometimes it takes creators a little bit to understand the importance of following the full procedure and leaving meaningful comments. For anybody that's fairly new to Superchat, even if you've been here for a long time before, if you leave comments that say new here, or hi fam, or friend from Superchat, or anything that hundreds of other creators could be saying, your comment will go held for review by the YouTube spam filters, and you could lose your subscription the next day. We don't want to see that happen to anybody, but YouTube is aggressively purging all the time. And then thank you, Buying Space. I thought I saw another channel come in. I don't mean to miss anybody. The other thing we always have to keep in mind is the fact that here in Superchat, the idea is that we're supporting each other by going out, watching videos, and leaving comments. Most of the people, the majority, let's say 60 to 70% as far as I understand, could be on a phone. Now, if that's the case, they're probably leaving Superchat to go watch a video, then coming back later. So it's not like every single person here gets to hear every single thing that I say. I know for everybody who's here regularly, you hear what I say over and over and over again, you know, and it becomes very repetitive. It's not that I don't mean it, it's just that we've done this 260 something times now, right? But you just got to keep in mind, a lot of people are coming and going, so they're really only here for a few minutes at a time. This is why I say the same things over and over, and I move things around during every live stream so that hopefully everybody's catching it. Once in a while, we just stop and get into a speech like this. But over time, I'm hoping we can help each other, especially anybody newer coming in, so that it's easier for them than it was for us. right? AngiePoo215 channel, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at before I start spinning the wheel. And Jack Dawson has come in and dropped another super chat on us as well. He's done that many times before, and we'll make Jack Dawson the next channel that we look at after AngiePoo215. Abby Stalker Mom, yeah. And then Outgoing Azariah, I'm working on a way to make things easier on the copyright-free music channel to be able to get that music. So it's available on all of the major platforms like Apple, Deezer, Spotify, Google, Amazon, and all that stuff. But I will be putting download links into all of the descriptions so that you can get in there and grab those songs. If there's something in particular that you want, you can reach out to me on Instagram, and I will make it a priority to get that there. A couple of them already have that. She Chatters, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And then, yeah, it makes sense. Phyllis Brown. For those of us who are lucky enough to have two devices, that can really help, right? I happen to be on a computer most of the time. And then HildaDC, yes, grow and stay connected is the real idea. We're not here just to subscribe to each other's channels, right? Here, we're expecting to support each other over the long term by watching videos, by commenting, by liking, by hanging out in each other's live streams and premieres and stuff forever, basically, right? Ongoing from today. So that's the real idea. So I just hope everybody doesn't race. When you're leaving comments, for everybody, my recommendation is 3 or 4 sentences. A Slice of Sam, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. We'll make your channel the next one we look at after Jack Dawson. Sparkle's Hope Chest is up here right now. We touched on this channel a little bit earlier. They happen to be in real life family with WilkesBarre Productions. You'll find them together some of the time. They've got a few collaborations here, as we can see, and they've done that on both channels with different videos, which is very cool. As well, Sparkle's Hope Chest has pure variety, and I still have yet to watch this bullying video, but I do want to see what you've got to say about that. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Sparkle's Hope Chest. With 345 subscribers, we'd love to push her a little bit closer towards 400. And I'm so sorry, I don't know how I could have missed HildaDC's super chat. Thank you for that. It slid right by me. I'm sorry, it's because I'm yapping. This is what I mean about my long speeches. Thank you so much for that. So HildaDC, I'm putting you in the appropriate place on my list. You'll be right after Jack Dawson and right before A Slice of Sam when we get to right before we get to spinning the wheel again. But we will add some more names to our wheel very, very soon after we get through these couple of creators who have super chatted. But I really do appreciate this extra support, so thank you very much for all of that. And hopefully everybody, like I said, will enjoy connecting to Sparkle's Hope Chest. You can see they also do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about here. Let's look at AngiePoo215 channel. This is a creator who shows an abundant amount of generosity. As a matter of fact, they promote other YouTubers, and they are known to be extremely generous throughout the small YouTuber community, even outside of Tuber Chat. But they have shown over and above generosity here as well. We don't know the sub count on this channel, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. Is that a black heart? Tiffany wears t-shirts. So we all know what it's like to hit different milestones. We just want to push each other along as much as we can. When we look at AngiePoo215 channel, we also think about Socialableorg. And you'll probably be able to get to this channel very easily from any of their video descriptions or from their about page, of course. And this is where they've got a lot of different merchandise, some very unique looking stuff here. They did send me a gift a while ago with one of the Socialable logos here. That was a shot glass that I've shown everybody many times. That will be part of a Happy Meal video, which I will include with my hat from Karina and Mark and my shirt from Vern's Junk Closet and a couple of other things. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to AngiePoo215 channel, and you can check out everything they've got going on Socialable.org as well. They happen to be a gold member, so we'll see their link dropped every 30 minutes or so as well in the chat. Oh, Tiffany wears t-shirts. You met up with somebody on Sunday but didn't record. That's okay. It's always great to do as often as you can. Oh, Michael's Adventures. Don't know anybody close that's active on YouTube. Yeah. It's interesting. One of the biggest things, this is not exactly what anybody's saying here, but this is one of the things that I hear more than anything else as not necessarily a complaint, but a frustration that we all share is people will say, why is it that I get more support from people on YouTube than I do from my own in real life friends and family? And I promise it's that way for almost everybody. When I look for Jack Dawson's channel, I look for MLB The Show. Now, he always says love, support, and respect is the key. He definitely seems to live by that motto. And this is what you'll find both from him and the community that surrounds him. Now, I try to catch him as often as I can. It's usually a couple times a week. He live streams every day. He usually is playing games. And most of the popular stuff, including Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, and things like that. But since it's such a popular name, we just have to do a little bit extra to find Jack Dawson. But he's an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, as we can see. Thank you again for your super chat. He's done that to us close to 1 million times. Local Experimentalist, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to, as long as everybody's still active. We should get around to everybody. And then as well, when you hang out with Jack Dawson, hopefully you'll catch me there. But as well, you'll find he's able to keep up with the gameplay, and he's a fantastic commentator, but is able to keep up with the chat at the same time, which is very cool. And he's an engaging creator, always positive, always energetic, and always sharing positivity with everybody, and encourages people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Super Chat. So thank you once again, Jack Dawson, my dear friend, for your Super Chat. I really do appreciate all that extra support. And HildaDC, a member of our mod squad, has dropped another Super Chat on us as well. She's done that many times. So we're going to look at her channel. Then we're going to look at A Slice of Sam for the same reason before I start spinning the wheel again, and I'll get some names onto the wheel soon. Like I said, HildaDC is part of our mod squad. She's been with us for a while now in that capacity. She is a very much loved and well-respected creator. When you see her live streams or premieres and the crowd that surrounds her, they are very much dedicated and loyal, which is a great thing. And HildaDC will encourage people to connect in her live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat as well. It's pure variety on this channel. She does a lot of challenges and mukbang, if I'm ever going to pronounce that right, type videos, but she does a lot of different things. And definitely has a dynamic personality. So hopefully you'll enjoy connecting with her. We don't know the sub count right now, but that's okay. We just want to push her towards her next milestone. And then Phyllis Brown says, a prophet that is without honor is his own... Am I catching that right? A prophet that is without honor is his own country. So this applies to our family. I wonder if I don't quite get... I wish I knew that particular proverb. But I always appreciate when people are spreading positivity through the chat. But the thing is, like, you'll find that for those of you who are newer, there are some creators who've been here from the beginning. We literally have a couple of creators who've been here from the beginning today, and we have a couple of creators who've been here for a year. We've got a few creators that are brand new, and we've even got a couple of creators who are here for the second or third time. So there's a great mix of creators in the Tuber Chat community, if you want to call it that. But what you'll find is the more time that you spend, the more you get to know these creators, not just here, but outside in their videos, in their live streams, in their premieres, and things like that. You will find that it turns into much more of a family, you know, and people are truly supporting each other more than anybody's asking for, right? We have a lot of creators here that are extremely generous and believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than they expect to receive. You can hear that in the stories that I tell about these creators every day. A Slice of Sam is coming up right now, so thank you one more time, HildaDC and A Slice of Sam, for your super chats. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're looking at these channels right before I start spinning the wheel again. And then, yeah, and that's Phyllis Brown. Yeah, family loves us, not interested in what we do. That's true. Yes, unconditional love between family, like in real life, offline family, let's say. And then there are a lot of people who are supportive of each other in many other ways as well. And then when we get onto YouTube, you find new people that you've met. This is the biggest thing that I think most people will say is the most fun part about YouTube, is the friendships that are made. This is why Tuber Chat even exists. There are hundreds of other growth streams, maybe even thousands. There's tons of places where everybody can meet more subscribers for their channel. But Tuber Chat was inspired by the generous creators that I had met 2 years ago that started introducing me to each other and saying, hey, we want to help you build your channel. Not to mention, as soon as I said I was going to start another growth stream, they said, here, we'll help you build it. You know what I mean? Which is unbelievable. You don't see that in a lot of places in life. Writing with Emotion New Soul, thank you so much for your super chat. Writing with Emotion New Soul is the second channel from Emotion. Experience Africans, I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away. Sorry, I should have added you earlier. Experience Africans is a new member, so I put them on the wheel right away, of course. And then Tiffany Wears T-shirts, thank you so much for your super chat as well, again. Tiffany Wears T-shirts is one of the channels that recently had super thanks added. So there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel as well. She's done a lot of super chatting over here. So I'm happy to see that that's available over there to support her as well. Naquanda M, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I know I just got through a long speech there. Oh, Writing with No Motion New Soul sniped out the stream boss position. Very cool. He's done that many times. Yes, who's the boss? Emotion took that position again. Very cool, but I do appreciate the extra support. And Phyllis Brown, thank you for your super chat as well. For that reason, we're going to make your channel one of the next ones that we look at before I spin the wheel again. But we will get to spinning the wheel soon. When we look at Emotion, I'll show you both channels. A Slice of Sam has 275 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. They're brand new to Tuber Chat, only having been here. I can't remember if this is the third time I think that Slice of Sam has been here, or if it's only the second, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. We see a lot of motivating content here, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, getting to know this channel and this creator. Hopefully everybody else will as well, and we'd love to push him, like I said, a little bit closer to the 300. And there you go. Oh, your favorite YouTube streamer, Psycho Ghost Gaming. Very cool. Absolutely, I think any of that stuff is possible, right? You can do things to make yourself noticed to other creators, and in that way make friendships. So for instance, when you hear me talk about Vern's Junk Closet, my dear friend who sent this t-shirt over, you know, we lovingly call each other our YouTube BFFs, right? But it's true, and we talk offline, and we have a lot of different things in common, the different reasons why we were drawn to each other as friends. But Vern's Junk Closet was one of the creators that I respected enormously when I first came into the small YouTuber community, and I turned her into my best friend. Anybody can do that, I think, with just about anybody else. It's absolutely possible, and all it takes is making yourself noticed. Tiffany Wears T-shirts, thank you so much for these extra super chats and this extra support. I really do appreciate it. Let's look at our stream boss, Writing with Emotion New Soul, right now, and then we're going to look at Tiffany Wears T-shirts, and I'm going to show you the new super thanks feature for anybody who hasn't already seen it or doesn't quite understand what that is yet. It's rolling out apparently to everybody at some point later this year. Modest Moon Gazer is that channel's name, Modest Moon Gazer. I'm not sure if she's still in the if they're still in the chat with us, but salt didn't work. How about puppies? Abby Stalker Mom, one-sided stalking is no fun. Yeah, you're right about that. And then forgive me, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat a little bit. Forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that I did miss that you meant for me to see, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat, connect and grow. There's a hazing process, yeah, to being Tiffany Wears T-shirts friend. That would make sense. Inspiring Charm, good to see you in the house. That's a longtime friend of Superchat as well. It's great to have you back in the chat today. So Writing with Emotion New Soul is a channel where we get to see the writing process in which Emotion uses to make their original works that we see on their other channel, which we're going to look at. As you can see, he's done another reaction video. Now, you can't, in my opinion, not anybody can just do any reaction video and have it fly. That's not how it works, right? In most cases, from the success that I've seen from a few creators, including Emotion here, what happens is if you do the right type of reaction, there's a possibility that it might move a little bit. But because Emotion is a talented singer and songwriter, they are reacting to other talented singer and songwriters and therefore finding some success. We should watch the progress of this video with 465 views already in 16 hours. That's cool to see, and they've done that type of thing before. So we also have Emotion. This is the main channel from this talented singer-songwriter where we get to see their original works, sometimes in the form of music videos for individual tracks, and then sometimes in the form of premieres and live streams where they will do an entire set for us, which is really cool. 1,500 subscribers and growing quickly. They are they're an official music channel, as well as they are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel. So let me put up Tiffany Wears T-shirts right now. Writing with Emotion New Soul is the second channel from this creator. They happen to be our stream boss right now. And Tiffany Wears T-shirts is still dropping them on us. I see so many super chats from Tiffany Wears T-shirts again. She's taking up the whole board over there, right? Under me on the screen there. So I'm going to show you something. So I just watched this puppy haul video, but what we're going to do right now, I don't usually watch videos while I live stream, but I'm going to show you something right now. We're going to look at one of Tiffany's videos. This is from Tiffany Wears T-shirts, and here's the new Super Thanks feature. So the way that this works is it's similar to a super chat or a super sticker that works during live streams and premieres. And so what we are going to do is, I'll show you how to do it right here. So when you click on the Super Thanks, it gives you a few options, $2, $5, $10, or $50. I'm just going to pick the $2 one for now. As soon as I click on it, it's just going to give me a verification to say, like, do you actually want to do that? I hit the yes button. And then you'll see what happens to the video. This animation comes up. And the more value you give in a Super Thanks, the better that animation is. There starts to be like confetti flying and stuff like this. We'll see if this is going to do what it's supposed to do here. My internet tends to crawl. Your comment should come up here. What it does, it doesn't give you an option to change the comment. It just says thanks, but it puts a little sticker there, the color of the super chat or super thanks that you gave. So it's interesting. It looks like it doesn't want to show up right now for some reason. Let's try refreshing. But Tiffany Wears T-shirts has pure variety on her channel, and she does a mix of videos and live streams. The truth is, you really never know what to expect from Tiffany Wears T-shirts, but she has a very engaged audience as well. Her crowd definitely loves her. Here is the super thanks. That's the way it shows up afterwards. And she posts frequently, almost daily, it looks like, several times a week as a minimum. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to her when you get there. 1,840 subscribers right now, so she's going to have 1,900 anytime. And then I did miss something from Phyllis Brown, I think, right? You said, what about reaction of your own videos? So anything's worth trying, right? You can always experiment and try. If you're reacting to your own videos, but those are videos that haven't got a lot of traffic, I don't imagine that reacting to them is going to do it. It's not like there's people out there looking for reaction videos and they'll just watch anybody's reaction to anything. That's not quite how reaction videos work. What people are looking for is the content or the subject of the reaction, and then finding people reacting to that. But we've got a lot of people I've seen a lot of people try reaction videos hoping to duplicate success of other creators, but not quite understand the formula that's going on behind it. Like, for instance, Unstable TV, our friends of Superchat, they're here with us regularly. They're having great success with reaction videos already, but they were doing challenges and reactions of different types as it was. So their channel was already established in that way, and then they had a couple that really flew, and then they continued on. So you can reach out to Unstable TV and ask them for their advice on how to get that done. As well, we see our dear friend Happy Lux, who runs another growth stream similar to TuberChat. He went from 15,000 to 25,000 subscribers in no time by doing reaction videos. But what people may not realize is he's been on YouTube for like 10 years, or I forget how many years it is now. He's already been a gamer for a long time. Before doing the growth streams, he already had 15,000 subscribers, or close to it, at least over 10, and then started doing reaction videos of gamers, I think. And that's what, you can reach out to him and ask him as well on Happy Lux. You can visit his live streams. He streams almost every day, and ask him what he thinks about reaction videos. But it's not as simple as just saying, I'm going to react to anything, or reacting to your own videos. What I would do is watch a lot of reaction videos if you want to think about doing them, and try to figure out for yourself why those videos are working. Then see if you have something that you can put together that will make that fly. It's always worth experimenting, Chris's Clever Craft. And Batman, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Esther Chronicles TV, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And then if, hand your puppy over to people and film their reactions, you could. The other thing, too, is that I think really the best advice that I would give anybody is to watch other reaction videos if you want to think about doing them. But the other thing, too, is if you have ideas for videos and you're unsure, then I would always push everybody to start, right? You're going to feel differently when you have 10 or 20 or 30,000 subscribers about what you're going to experiment on your channel with. But for right now, if you have an idea, I say try it. You can always not use it. You can always delete it. You can always change your mind about it after. You can make it unlisted and publish it as many times as you want, right? So I just want to encourage everybody to experiment and see what's going to work for them. So, Makeup Mom and Son is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Phyllis Brown is up right now. We've got a lot of variety on this channel. They happen to do a mix of videos and live streams. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. Again, we don't know the subscriber count on this channel, but we just want to push them towards their next milestone. And then what I'm going to do right now, forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. I'm going to catch up in another second here. I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. I'm going to spin the wheel, and we'll see who's about to come up next. And thank you, Phyllis Brown, Tiffany Wears T-shirts, and our other super chatters. I appreciate that extra support. Look at Makeup Mom and Son has extreme luck today. So when we get back, we're going to look at her channel right away. Okay, we're back with Makeup Mom and Son's channel, and I'm going to talk about it in a quick moment. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. If anybody's brand new to Tuber Chat, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I know Outgoing Azariah just asked if they were on the wheel, but I'll just mention how the wheel works again. So I have this robot called Battissimo. It was down for a couple of days, but we use this every day. It's working fine today, it looks like. What happens is it keeps track not just about how long you're here, but also how much you're interacting in the chat with other creators. It comes up with this arbitrary point system, and it puts the names on a list in order of activity. So what happens is when I need names for the wheel, I look over to the list and I start getting them. So when I go down the list, you'll see that I've added a few more names, all up until about Black Phoenix here, and then we've still got a few more. So when I look all the way down the list, Outgoing Azariah still has a long way to go, because it, again, is based on how much you're interacting with other creators. The focus in Tuber Chat is always supporting others. The more I see everybody support other creators, I take note of that generosity, plus I use this robot here. That's what helps me determine how to either do this live stream or feature channels or interact with everybody outside, how I share on my community tab, how I share on Reddit, and all those other things. So it's just something to keep in mind. And we did add a few more names. Scratch and PPA's on there. Coupon Gale, My Life as Shanice, Zadram, and Black Phoenix are there. Is Modest Moongazer still in the house? I'm just curious. They were here in the beginning. They might not still be here. And thank you, Chris's Clever Craft. I know you said you're going right now, but I appreciate you letting it run in the background. Mrs. VSNC09, good to see you here. And thank you very much, Experience Africans, as well. So, Makeup Mom and Son is an extremely generous creator. She shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, and she happens to be a gold member here in Tuber Chat, so we see her channel every single day on those slides that run at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, as well as her link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. But she is also a moderator and has been for a while here with Tuber Chat. Most of you know how seriously I take that idea. We only have a small team of moderators here, and they are truly like family when we talk about the idea of creators supporting each other, talking outside, trying to always be there for each other's videos and live streams and things like that. Makeup Mom and Son is definitely a shining jewel in the Tuber Chat family. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. You can see right away in her upcoming live streams, her focus is on other creators, including Kristen Welton, Karina Mark, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. This is what I'm talking about. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Makeup Mom and Son. You'll get a lot of variety over there, both in videos and live streams. She does unboxings, product reviews, random live streams, and these interviews and much more. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. She's got 800 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit closer to the 900 that she's going to be thinking about any moment now. And then, forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment. If anybody's mentioned anything that I've missed, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Willow's Creations, good to see you in the house. And Hotaflex Living, good to have you here again as well. So, I think we're good to go. Let's spin the wheel. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help. So I will appreciate it greatly. It helps the algorithm, not just in the coming days, but weeks as well. So let's have a look at Scratch and PPA. This is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. We're honored to have them here with us every day as a moderator as well. Scratch and PPA has built up quite a reputation, both as a moderator in many different channels. A lot of you have already added him as a moderator, but then as well as a supporter. So what you'll find on this channel is a series of interactive videos. What that means is that every Tuesday when Scratch and PPA puts out their premiere, you are able to interact with the content by following Scratch and PPA on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, where you're able to place a vote as to what he's going to do next week, which is really cool. It sets his series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that when you connect with him. When you join one of these premieres, you'll likely see me in there. I haven't missed more than a couple, but I actually have an alarm on my phone to make sure that I'm there for Scratch and PPA in almost every circumstance. What you'll find when you get there is a chat that runs faster than Superchat, faster than most live streams that you've seen. Because of the overwhelming support that he gives to others, it all comes back rushing in waves of positivity and energy through his premieres, which is really great to see. As well, he does a considerate and thoughtful job about featuring another creator in every episode of his videos. What that means is that you have over 30 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated creators who've had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I know. So if anybody in the house hasn't already connected to Scratch and PPA, I recommend that you do, not to mention anybody on our moderator squad, like Michael's Adventures, for instance, who celebrated a birthday yesterday, Makeup Mom and Son, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, Kristen Welton, Karina Mark, HildaDC was here for a while, and there are a couple other moderators that come through occasionally as well. We're going to look at Jones twins right now. So I think this is only the second time that we're looking at this channel. And here they are right here. Now, please forgive me because I did say I was going to go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours, and I'm behind. I haven't done it yet, so I'm just going to show you, not that it matters, but I'll show you my watch later list, and you'll see I've got a video from Jones twins in there right here. Getting mad at my sister for no reason prank. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And when I do, I will connect with this creator. What I did was add that into my watch later list. And then usually what I do is I watch my videos from my watch later list in the next 24 hours when possible. And then I leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. In that case, it's a prank video. And then as well, I will give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. That always makes the connection stick. And then hopefully Jones Twins is subscribed now and has our notification bell on as well. But it appears that they do, because they're here with us for the second time, which is cool. And I appreciate the support. Mama's Handprint is in the house. That's another supportive creator. And one of the other things I can mention is we're going to look at Black Phoenix in another second here, because I just spun the wheel. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. One of the things we want to make sure that we do when we connect with Black Phoenix, it's a bit of a popular name, so you just want to make sure you match the avatar and get the right channel. But when we search, find, and click on a creator's name like this, we're really doing them a service. So over time, they will rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are looking for this particular channel. And then, oh, thank you so much, Phyllis Brown. And they are going out to do a live stream in a little over half an hour, which is very cool. We'll have some brand new content to visit from Phyllis Brown after the live stream today. And let's spin the wheel. Thank you so much, Batman. Hopefully we'll get to your channel the next time you're here, but enjoy your food. I will be doing the lunch thing right after the stream today. Coupon Gale is coming up right now. This creator actually has 2 channels, and they come in and engage our chat with both regularly. As well, I see them out supporting other creators regularly as well. So this is Coupon Gale, the second channel from Gale's Southern Living. This one here has 287 subscribers. We'd love to push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And then as well, I'll show you their second channel in another moment. But they're here with us almost every single day, engaging the chat here. And then as well, like I said, they're out supporting other creators regularly. Fit for Expedition is in the house. And I've got you on the wheel right away because you happen to be a member, of course. No, Nello LF, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And let's look at Gail's Southern Living. Gail Southern Living has 1,360 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that they're thinking about. On this main channel for this creator, they are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships. As you can see, they do a similar thing to what we do here in Tuber Chat, where they have a featured channel shelf on their front page for their members, so that's very, very cool. Fit for Expedition, I'm always good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you are as well. Yeah, thank you everybody for all the thumbs up today. We're doing fantastically. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will, but we're at 70 now. Very, very cool. Meso La Media is coming up right now. This must be the first time that we're looking at this channel on the screen, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. They have 616 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And then it looks like a lot of variety on this channel, so hopefully everybody will enjoy that. When we get there, I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take their latest video, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch the video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our video, our subscription stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Billy Rank is in the house. Good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. Experience Africans is coming up next. They happen to be a member, so I put them on the wheel right away, of course. We'll see what they've got going on for us now. 567 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther to the 600 that they're thinking about. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, so I've still got a lot of getting to know this channel to be done. Hopefully you'll enjoy that as much as I'm sure I will. And like I said, we'll push them a little bit closer to their 700. It's time for me to get some more names onto the wheel, so I'm going to do that right now. And then thank you, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Ace Flaw 1. My friend Andy will come up. Fanatic Guide, of course, and Mrs. VSNC09. We'll see if Outgoing Azariah is still in the house. Let me know if you're still here, Outgoing Azariah. We'll spin right now. I'm going to move a little bit faster because we've been on for almost an hour and a half now. We're not in a race to go, but we will go and see what we can do about getting as many channels on the screen in the next half hour as we can. My Life as Shanice is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. I've got a bit of catching up to do on this channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy that as much as I know I will. 551 subscribers right now puts them about halfway on the road to 600. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. You'll find a lot of variety on this channel, including, as we can see, vlogs and challenges. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that, not to mention how-to videos. And then, like I said, we'll push her towards the 600 that she's thinking about. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So we'll spin, we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. Fit for Expedition has had some luck today. They got here not too long ago. Soul Star Sketching, good to see you here. And Vibes with the Thompson family, it's always good to see you as well. They're an extremely supportive creator. I ran into them at least once, if not twice today, supporting other creators, as I usually do. Thank you, Soul Star Sketching. Yes, never late. I appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. I know not everybody can just be here, you know, for an entire 2.5 hours at the time that I find convenient to stream. So I appreciate every moment everybody can spend. Fit for Expedition, again, is a fairly new connection to Tuber Chat, so I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel. I will get through another couple of videos this week before we get back next Friday, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. But as we can see, they've already got over 1,000 subscribers. They've got it locked in with about 1,020 right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little farther towards their 1,100. And we see that there is a bit of variety here: abandoned exploration, roadside attractions, road trips, and box fan life, which sounds interesting. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that kind of variety. And obviously they are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, as we can see. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. I'll appreciate it greatly. So let's spin. I got Cabaret Gaming on the wheel now. Mrs. VSNC09, look at that luck. You're coming up right now. This is an extremely supportive creator, somebody who is not only here in Tuber Chat every day, but has been over at our copyright-free music channel, helping us out over there as well. For those of you who haven't already seen it, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music, excuse me, that you can use in your videos and live streams. And we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there, where there's almost always somebody there. There's always engagement to be had, conversations, and then as well we do link drops over there, so you can meet people in the same way that you do here in Tuber Chat, and we make it a little bit easier over there. One of the things I learned from my friend Two Pineapples a long time ago, they always have a 24-hour live stream running, is it's different there because when somebody understands that the stream is on and staying on, there's no time limit, it lets you kind of kick back a little bit more and have conversations with people and get to know other creators on a different level. So it's very cool over there, and you can visit them and check out their 24-hour live stream as well, and they've always got something going on. And then Mrs. VSNC09, we don't know the sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that we know that they're looking towards. And it's good to see a lot of comments on their discussion tab. This is something I like to do for all creators when I don't know the sub count, or if they're under 100, just to give the algorithm an extra little push. If I could spell properly. I can't. I can't type today. What on earth is going on with me? And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you both type and leave comments. But that's something, like I said, that just gives the algorithm an extra little boost. Life with Boo, good to see you in the house. And let's spin, and we'll see what's coming up next. Fanatic Guide is coming up right now. This is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who's here with us in Tuber Chat almost every single day, and then as well on our copyright-free music channel almost every day as well, keeping our conversation going. And with 2,400 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 2,500 that they're now going to be thinking about. We see a lot of success on this channel. It's not just gaming videos. While they do post frequently, we also see these how-to videos have really done well also, including an unboxing video. So they've got well over 10,000 on many videos, over 20 here, over 30, over 60, and over 70. So there's obviously much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. And they're extremely supportive. Like I said, they support on all of my channels, but they also do these premieres almost every day. So I try to catch them as often as I can. Sally Efamena, good to see you back in the house. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I don't know what's up with me, Makeup Mom and Son. My fingers are slipping all over the keyboard for some reason. I'm just hitting every wrong key while I'm trying to type. Andy from AceFlaw1, look at this. I keep saying they have 3,000 subscribers, but they're well beyond, as a matter of fact. They have 3,370, almost 3,400 subscribers. AceFlaw1 is a creator who's been with me for 2 years now, and has been with Superchat from its very beginning. They support on my personal channel as well as here, and obviously there's much to be learned and inspired by from this creator. They are extremely experienced when we talk about this subscriber count, right? I always say if anybody's got over 3,000, then they've starting to have some real instinct as to what's working, and their channel's growing solid and strong. So there's probably something to be learned from these creators. But Andy AceFlaw1 is definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. Let's spin. We'll get to Spotless Calm right now. They've actually got a premiere coming up in another half hour. Spotless Calm does either a live stream or a premiere every day. So there's always something going on their channel, and they always have an audience, so there's always conversation to be had over there as well. 536 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that we know that they're going to be thinking about. And let us think about what I'm going to do about adding some more names to the wheel. I didn't mean to spin there. Here, let me hide the wheel and cheat for a second here. I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel before we do that. Abby Stalker Mom hasn't been on there yet. Call Me Ender, we saw. Life with Boo. Nello LF. Sally Efamina. And Naquanda M. Let me see if there's anybody. I don't want to miss anybody. Vibes with the Thompson family. And now I'll spin and bring the wheel back. And there we go. Haha! That's funny. You guys didn't see it, but in the background it actually landed on Zadram. I was just about to rip off their chance because I accidentally clicked it while I was about to add names, but it's interesting that it came right back up. Zadram's a supportive creator, 98 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this creator right over the first 100. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, but 100 is definitely a very important milestone for everybody in their YouTube journey. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther right now. Get them not only to 100, but get it locked in. So if anybody hasn't already connected to Zadram, I hope that you will. And then, Meso La Media, the best success here is always found in reaching out to other creators first, making the first move, and then when you come back after you've supported another creator, they will turn around and do the same thing for you. But everybody here is everybody is here for the purpose of connecting. Everybody's willing to subscribe to your channel after you subscribe to theirs. So everybody's here for that reason. That's why we don't remind everybody so much. And Zadram, hopefully we'll get this channel moving. Like I said, over that first 100. And Sally Efamina, is coming up. This is a creator who's been with Tuber Chat for a while. They've come in and out fairly quickly over the last few times, so we haven't been able to look at their channel, but it's great that we're getting a good look at it right now. With 939 subscribers, they are officially on the road to 1K, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer right now as well. Sally FMN has been with Tuber Chat for a while, and you can see I've got some catching up to do on this channel, but they've got some decent sized videos here when we talk about anywhere between 3 and 6 minutes. These are all perfect for connecting, so if anybody hasn't already connected to Sally FMN, I hope that you will, and any of the first videos that you find when you get to that channel will be cool. My pleasure, Zadram, having your channel up. I hope you get another couple of subscribers to get that 100 today, but my guess is that no matter what, you're going to have it by the time I see you next weekend again. And looks like everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. If anybody wants to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. If you see somebody say that in the chat, if you see somebody say that they're willing to swap playlists and you're willing, please reach out to them, and everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Mr. Fulton Miraz, we are in what I'm assuming is the very last phase of lockdown, so most of the stuff is open, mostly, let's just say. We still do a lot of social distancing and everybody's still wearing masks everywhere and things like that, but we are allowed to go out, we are allowed to talk to people, we are allowed to stand within 6 feet of our family and stuff like that, so it's opening up. We're expecting more lockdowns, but we'll see. That's not set in stone, that's just something that a lot of people choose to believe. Socialableorg Gaming is coming up. This is an extremely supportive creator as well. They support on all of my channels. They're over on the Copyright Free Music channel just about every single day. They're here with us in Tuber Chat every day. They are an engaging creator, and when you join their live stream, you will find that they are a very welcoming and energetic creator. So I always feel welcome in their live streams. They're always excited to see everybody. They're always having a good time. That's one of the things that can really make the difference in a live stream, is when the host, I'm sure it applies to videos as well, when the host is having a good time, it comes through, you know, and it brings that kind of energy back out into the world of everybody who's engaging in the chat. I believe that. That's the way it seems. When I'm in Socialableorg Gaming, they're always excited. They're always happy to see everybody, so it's very, very cool. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They're a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. I think this is a new banner. I think this is the first time I'm seeing this new banner. Is that right, or have I already mentioned this? But I notice it, which is very cool, and I'm always happy to see Grand Theft Auto content on any channel. Always upload, premiere, live streams. Yeah, so there's a combination of videos and live streams there, but I've had a good time anytime I've caught Socialableorg Gaming on a live stream. So let's spin. We'll get one more channel up here. Vibes with the Thompson family is coming up right now, and I will go through another channel or two, and then we'll see that I'm not missing anybody in the chat. If there's anybody who's still here and has not had their channel on the screen yet, just please make sure you're still active in the chat, saying anything at all, and I'll make sure that I get you on there. Vibes with the Thompson family is an extremely supportive creator. They support on all of my channels as well, but the big thing about this creator is I see them out supporting other creators all the time. I believe I even ran into them twice this morning in different live streams, supporting other creators. So you find that from Vibes with the Thompson family all the time. They've been previously featured here on Tuber Chat, and they definitely show that kind of generosity out in the community all the time. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. But if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it. You don't lose your place. It's very quick, and I will appreciate it greatly, as it does help the algorithm, not just for today, but in the coming days and possibly even weeks. Let's spin. We'll get one more channel up here, and we see that Vibes with the Thompson family is soon going to have 1,100 subscribers. Nello LF is coming up next. Let's see what they got going on for us today. So they've got 1,150. They're halfway on the road to 1,200 right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're fairly new to Superchat. They've been with us for a little while now, a few weeks, I believe. But hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this channel and these creators the same as I will. And they say they do videos weekly, which is very cool. And it looks like we've got some motivating content over here to check out as well. I'm always happy to see that. Vibes with the Thompson family. It's always my pleasure to have your channel up there. There we go. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel. Thank you for engaging the chat again. And then thank you, Nello LF. My pleasure having your channel up. Stell's Sweet Cuisine. Good to see you here. Oh, you did. Zadram hit the 100. Very, very cool. Now, hopefully a couple more people will subscribe to Zadram's channel because they've got 100 right now. But we'd love to give them a few extras so that they don't slip back below, just in case YouTube decides to play games with them in the next day or two. They like to do that, of course, right? Let's spin. Stell Sweet Cuisine, I'm going to get your channel onto the wheel in another moment here. Stell Sweet Cuisine has been back, I think, every day since finding us, not too long ago. Abby Stalker Mom is coming up right now. They are definitely a fan of stalking each other. As they said, one-way stalking doesn't seem to work very well. Abby Stalker Mom is an extremely supportive creator, another creator who I believe is supporting on all of my channels. They're over in our copyright-free music channel, keeping the party going over there every day. And then as well, we don't know the sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers, 10, 50, 100, 1,000, or even more. So we just want to push each other along. And Zadram, I'll tell you a story about the, and you're right, now the real work begins. Yes, things change after you hit 100 subscribers. They change after you hit 1,000. They change after you hit 10,000, you know, and this and that. But one of the things that I can tell you as a story, so some of you don't know probably, but I run a few channels for other people. I consult for a couple others, this and that. The very first channel that I started with took 6 months to get the first 100 subscribers. And when they did, the creator behind that channel had to sit on the phone with a friend he's known for 20 years and almost beg for half an hour to get them to finally hit the subscribe button to just get his 100th subscriber. And we've come a long way from there because Superchat didn't exist for, like, you know, I didn't even start it for 2 years after that. But now we're so much farther along, and it's great that we have this community of supportive people who will help each other. And the idea, of course, is that we're hoping to make things easier for everybody who comes in after us than it was for us, right? But it's interesting that you know, I don't want anybody to have to go through that kind of frustration anymore. And luckily, it seems like we're past that. So let's get Stell's Sweet Cuisine up, and Abby Stalker Mom offers us a lot of motivation and positivity on their channel, of course. So we'll spin. We'll get to Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel, and we'll see what they've got going on for today. Again, if there's anybody in the chat that's still watching or listening that hasn't had their channel on the screen or the wheel yet, just as long as you say anything at all in the chat, I'll make sure that we get it up. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel is fairly new to Superchat, but they've been with us a few times now. It's becoming more regular. I'm looking forward to getting to know this creator a little bit better, and as time goes on, hopefully you will as well. 379 subscribers they have right now. We'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 400 that we know they must be thinking about. And as we can see, we've got a lot of train videos here, and it's interesting when you grow your own channel and your own audience, your following, if you want to call it that, your subscribers, your friends, your family. what happens is you will have hopefully lots of different creators from lots of different niches, especially because of what we're doing here. But, you know, even regardless, you're going to meet lots of people interested in lots of different things. But as your family grows, they will be sending over more creators from their videos as well. And this is what we see happening here, as now we have a few channels that share their love of trains with us. And yeah, very cool, Zadram. And then as well, so if you, here's the thing, if we chase people who are off of YouTube, like they might have YouTube accounts, they might regularly watch YouTube, but if they're not into, you know, following smaller creators and stuff like that, and I only use that word because it's so popular on YouTube. Even when I started on YouTube, I was only following creators with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers and stuff like that. It took me a while to get introduced to this. And if you try to draw in people who are not really interested but will be like, oh, I'll subscribe to your channel because you want me to, they may never come back to watch videos and things like that. So if you have friends or family that are in real life outside of what we're talking about here and they're willing to support you, that's fantastic, because a lot of people don't. And like I said, this is one of the biggest complaints that, you know, I get to conversate about with a lot of people all the time, is the fact that so many in real life friends and family will not support creators running channels. By the same token, if you look, I think the average person has 300 or 400 friends on Facebook. How many of their small businesses or projects or things that they do every day do you even know about? You know, you've been friends with them for years, you see all the things that they put out, but you don't go and follow them, and they're probably just as frustrated. Now, it's only a guess, I'm just saying, but just keep that in mind, right? It's not that they don't want to follow you, they're just not into what we're doing here, let's just say. So it's a thought, but I promise you, the whole reason Tuber Chat exists is because there are generous creators out there willing to support you more than you ever even wanted to be supported, I promise you. And we just have to find each other. That's what we're here for. But you hear it in the stories that I tell about creators that I put on the screen and on the wheel and who come through the chat every day. Oh, Mama's handprint hasn't been on the wheel yet. Let's get them on there. Who's on the wheel right now? Just Life with Boo, who's coming up right now. Southern Sandy's here. We're going to get them onto the wheel right away. Let me make sure I'm not falling behind. Mama's handprint. And Southern Sandy. These are both supportive creators. Life with Boo is also, and they've been back with us just about every day lately here on Tuber Chat as well, so hopefully everybody will connect with them. Oh yeah, Fit for Expedition. So I have a YouTube profile with about 12 or 1,300 people, and I've got a page with 12 or 1,300 people, and I'm trying to think of who do I know from Facebook that is on any of my YouTube channels. I could count on one hand. I don't want to discount it by saying nobody. I've got one creator who comes by because he's been a long time in real life friend. I have him on Facebook, and when I put out YouTube videos, he's always interested to see what I'm going to do. So he comes by and supports for a few minutes. Not here on Tuber Chat because it's irrelevant to him, but on my personal channel, for instance, I've got one friend who does come by. But out of 1,300 people, now here's the other thing. They know you have a YouTube channel if you're putting stuff out there. And it doesn't just go for Facebook. It goes for Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Pinterest, everywhere. But when they're on YouTube, and if they decide that they're going to watch something that they haven't seen, they might say, oh, you know, I'm going to go and check out this person's channel because I've seen it 100 times. Maybe I'm going to go see what they're doing. That's how marketing and advertising and stuff like that works, right? It's very rare that you say to somebody, hey, I'm on YouTube, come check out my channel, and they're going to go. It doesn't happen. This is why Mercedes has to start showing us you know, commercials for 30 years, so that maybe by the time we're 35 years old, we will possibly buy a Mercedes. So Life with Boo has a lot of positivity, motivation, and how-to videos. They've got pure variety on their channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Again, this is a creator without a sub count that we can see, but it doesn't matter. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. I like to leave a comment for them on the discussion tab when that's the case, and hopefully that gives them an extra little push. And then, yeah, thank you, Makeup Mom and Son. If anybody wants to follow on Facebook, I absolutely enjoy that as well. Instagram is where I'm most active these days, but I'm on Facebook every day for a moment as well. Jamaica Agenda, good to see you in the house. And Polly 180 Animation Studios, good to see you here as well. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Pardon me. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I haven't done that in a long time. Thank you, Scratch and PPA. We're looking at Mama's Handprint. Re30 Gaming, thank you for coming in. I've got you on the wheel already. We're looking at Mama's Handprint. This is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who I run into regularly supporting others. They're here with us regularly on Tuber Chat as well. They got pure variety on their channel, but you can see there's a lot of videos that we can learn from as well. With 470 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little closer to the 500 that they're thinking about. My goodness, my voice is just about had it. Re30 Gaming, I'm going to put you up right now. I believe I still haven't connected to this creator. I'm going to show you something. I haven't gone through my watch later list yet, like I usually do every 24 hours. But I will, let me pause this for a second. We'll look at my watch later list and you'll see that I've got one of your videos in there. Here it is. One of your live streams, I'm actually going to watch a 16-minute video, but it's still there. You see I've got quite a long list. Usually I don't have this many, and then I've got a couple videos that I wanted to see. Chris's Clever Crafts, the Nimo Bar video is there, and Writing with Emotion New Soul uses the same audio program that I am interested in, so I want to see those videos. But then as well, Re30 Gaming, so I will be connecting with you, but I just haven't done it yet. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, but have already been back. I think this is the third time. Jeremy D-Day, good to see you in the house. Embracing Everyday Realities. And then I'm going to start moving through channels pretty fast now because we've been on for almost 2 hours. So let's, oh, Re30 Gaming, I forgot to take you off the wheel, so you get double luck there. Interesting. And let's spin, we'll get to, looks like Jamaica Agenda is coming up right now. We'll see what's happening with this creator. They've been with Tuber Chat for a little while as well. I hope everybody will support our gold members as well. These are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters. As you can see, their links are dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. There's WilkesBarre Productions right there. And you'll see a few more like Makeup Mom and Son, Emotion, and many others. Jamaica Agenda, hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator with 350 subscribers. It looks like they're doing a good job of posting almost every week, which is very cool. I've got a bit of catching up to do with this creator, but hopefully everybody will enjoy catching up with them as much as I will. And they've been here with Tuber Chat several times. Excuse me. Inspiring Charm. Forgive me, I haven't put you on the wheel yet either, but you're on there now. If there's anybody else who hasn't been on, just please say anything in the chat and we'll get that happening for you. And look at that luck, Inspiring Charm. As soon as I put you on the wheel, you come up right away. So we'll have a look at what they've got going on their channel. Inspiring Charm is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. Somebody who's been back again and again and has been with Tuber Chat for many months. 1,160 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. And if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And we will get to a next channel right now. Southern Sandy is coming up right now. This is another creator who recently found Tuber Chat, but is already showing extra support by coming by our copyright-free music channel as well and supporting us there. And I've still got to get to know this channel, as like I said, they're fairly new to Tuber Chat, but I know I'm going to enjoy connecting with them. We can see a lot of variety here. And hopefully everybody will enjoy that. They've got 49 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the halfway mark on the first 100. That's one thing that is obviously, like we've talked about that earlier, as Adram hit 100 today, is a important milestone. So when I see any creators under 100, I like to leave a comment on the discussion tab, and that just gives the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this creator. So hopefully YouTube won't play games with their numbers in the next day or two. Jeremy D Day is coming up right now. This is the second channel from JD Knight 7, another creator I've been connected to for about 2 years. They've been with Tuber Chat from the very beginning. I see that they've got something coming up there. They've got a premiere in a couple of days, which will be very cool to see. Good to have new content coming up from them. And then I was talking about this, I was joking about this, these Reese's white peanut butter cups. I had them the other day. I didn't like them. I still got to watch this video, but I wasn't a fan of those. And I like white chocolate and I love Reese, so it's very odd that I wouldn't like those. What we're looking at right now is JD Knight 7 with 3,400 subscribers. This is the original channel from Jeremy D Day, and you can see the kind of loyalty and dedication that this creator has as a supporter to have been with me for this long. They support on all of my channels, and I run into them regularly supporting other creators while I'm out trying to do the same, bouncing in between live streams, premieres, and commenting on videos. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and with over 3,000 subscribers, we know that there's much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by. We're going to look at Naquanda M right now. I'm not sure if they're still here in the chat with us. They've been on the wheel for a long, long time. And Wayne's TV Vlogs, good to see you in the house. So Naquanda M, I thought I already had. I'm not sure if I've got a video for you already in my watch later list or not. I'm just going to have a look here. Maybe not. This might be the first time that we're putting this channel on the screen. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. I'm going to take one of your videos. I'm going to take this, your latest one, the 16-minute one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, and I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on so that our connection will stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Wayne's TV Vlogs is here. I just put you on the wheel, and look at that luck. You come right up, so that only took seconds today. Let's see what they got going on their channel for us. Wayne's TV Vlogs has 3,240 subscribers. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. I've got some catching up to do with this channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Like I say, with creators over 3,000, we know there's much to be learned from them, as well as entertained and inspired by, and they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And let's spin the wheel and see what is coming up. If there's anybody in the chat that hasn't already had their channel on the screen, just please let me know. Oh, forgive me, Poly180 Animation Studios. I was just looking at something in another window here. We're just setting up for what I'm going to do next. Poly180 Animation Studios. I gotta look for channel here. This is a creator who's been with us many times before. I misspelled it because there's no space in the beginning there, that's why. Poly180 Animation Studios. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this creator. It's great that they've got their subscriptions public. You don't have to have it on your front page, but I do recommend that everybody has their subscriptions public, and it makes what we're doing here easier and faster, because what happens is when you tell people that you've been to their channel and watched a video, left a comment, they can go to their into your subscription, see themselves there, and then know that you are telling the truth. I'm just going to show you something in my other window here. Forgive me, Poly180 Animation Studios. This is something that occasionally comes up, and I hope everybody always fills these things in. So for instance, look, Tiffany Wears T-shirts. They're asking, what did you think of this video? Now, of course, I'm going to give it 5 stars, and then I usually click like 3 of these boxes, right? So I'll say heartwarming, inspiring, enjoyable, and then submit. But that can really help other creators, so it's something that I hope everybody does when those things come up. And I just wanted to show you that for a quick second. So I think we've got everybody that has been on the screen. Instrumental music, good to see you back in the house. It's been a little while, but it's good to have you here. For fun, I'm just going to spin for Stell's Sweet Cuisine. And we're going to look at Stell's Sweet Cuisine in a quick second here. So I've got a raid set up here. We're just going to pin this link so that everybody can get to it quickly. Everybody can hop over there whenever they want. I'm going to leave this live stream running for a few more minutes so everybody can clean up their connections here. But we will go over to Spotless.com and see what they've got going on in their premiere right now. And everybody will be able to continue connecting the same way that we do here in their live chat that goes along with their premiere. Have Cheetah Will View, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Insta Music, I'm always good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you're doing well also. I'm going to put Insta Music and Have Cheetah Will View on the wheel right now. And we'll go through those 2 channels as well. Stell's Sweet Cuisine, I still have yet to get to know this channel, but hopefully everybody will enjoy checking them out. They've got a lot of delicious looking content, as we can see, and I'm always happy to see any channel that's going to motivate us to either eat healthier or live healthier. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. But they've just found Superchat not too long ago and have already been back, I think, every day, which is very cool. Let's spin. We'll see the next channel to come up, which is going to be Have Cheetah Will View. This is a generous creator who does a lot of focusing on other people on their channel. I did an interview with them a little while back, and hopefully everybody will check that out. We actually did a much different kind of conversation than I usually have. A lot of times when you see me on other people's channels doing interviews, we're talking YouTube, we're talking tips and tricks for your channels, your videos, and things like that. And here we see a different kind of interview that I did with Have Cheetah Will View, where they really got into more of a background story about myself, which was very considerate and thoughtful. So hopefully everybody will check that out. Intrepids, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. James Gype is in the house, and then as well I see Binary Code has come in. It's good to have you here. Let me spin just for fun. We know we're going to see instrumental music in a quick second here. And I've already pinned a link for a raid. We're going to go over to Spotless.com. They've always got an engaging live chat going on with their premieres and live streams. We'll be able to continue connecting over there. Like I said, I will keep the conversation going here for a few extra minutes in our live chat so that everybody can clean up their connections here, but I will join everybody over there for that raid in another moment. Just please say Tuber Chat Raid when you get there. Instrumental music. It's been a while since you've been here. I used to not put the bell on for everybody, but now I do, so I've got your notification bell on now, and hopefully everybody will enjoy this creator. I've got some catching up to do, but with over 2,000 subscribers, they're doing just fine. I'm hoping we can push them towards the 2,100 that they're thinking about. Binary Code is on the wheel. I'm just going to spin for them for fun. Bonnie Rose is here. Good to see you in the house as well. And Binary Code will come up right now. And we'll see what they've got going on for us today. They are a motivating creator, definitely. 698 subscribers. They're going to have 700 any moment now. I'm hoping we can push them maybe even all the way today. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones. We'd love to push them a little bit closer. Intrepids, I'm just going to put you onto our Wheel of Doom, and shortly we'll have a look at your channel as well. Bonnie Rose. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Binary Code. I've only been able to watch a couple videos from them so far, but hopefully we'll get a little bit farther as I catch up with that creator. And then Zadra, my pleasure. I just hope that you keep working at your channel because it's not fun to slip under these milestones, and I don't mean to be negative, but if you keep at it, then hopefully you'll meet a few more people. I'd love to see you get to 105 or a little closer to 110. You'll get it nice and locked in. Bonnie Rose, it's been a long time since you've been to Tuber Chat, I suppose. I thought that we were already connected, but we haven't had your channel on for a long time, I guess. Or maybe I'm mistaken in the first place, but that's okay. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take one of your videos. I usually look for something around 10 minutes if I can find one. I'm just going to take this 27-minute video. Where did it go here? I'll take this video and add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Intrepids is coming up. I didn't spell that right, but that's okay. see what they've got going on their channel. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. Now let me just double check the avatar, make sure we've got the right channel. I'm quite sure we do. Intrepid Adventures here. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is the same thing. I'm going to take one of your latest videos. I usually look for something 10 minutes, so I'll take this 12-minute one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do again is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list in the next 24 hours. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of your video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And I'm just dropping a link again where we can go. Everybody can continue connecting with Spotless.com in their live stream. They've got a few people over there right now. It's actually a premiere, but in their live chat, it will go on for probably 2 hours. We will continue connecting over there. I will join everybody over there in a minute, but I will leave this live stream running for a few more moments so that everybody can clean up their connections here as well. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment everybody spends here in Tuber Chat. We will see you again, hopefully as soon as next weekend or in a few minutes over with Spotless.com. Bye bye everyone.